Hi Capricorn, welcome to your 19 reading. I'm Shay. Please note there will be another 19 reading for your sign on this channel. That reading is done by Casey. We offer 2 readings, 2 perspectives, hoping at least one will resonate and be able to help. However, it is our intention that you're able to get something from both, so go check those out. So the first card I'm going to choose is the central energies surrounding Capricorn for the month of February. It could be energy that's already here from the previous month, new energy coming in, opening up for Capricorn, please. Okay, we have a few. So let's see what we got. 7 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and Knight of Swords reversed. All right, so let's get into that. So we have the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is opportunities for us. There could be some illusion. There could be a lot of choices going around. Then you have the 6 of Pentacles, and that's generosity, could be giving, being charitable, giving, receiving, sharing. And then you have the 10 of Cups, and that's harmoniousness. It's alignment. It's a divine, spiritual love, fantastic relationships. And then we have the Knight of Swords reversed, and that is like being restless, unfocused, maybe some burnout. So what I'm feeling from this is that I almost feel like this is a desire that you have that you're unable to fulfill at this time. You want to be content. You want to be, maybe you're daydreaming. Maybe you're wishing for things that you are unable to attain right now, which would include finances and happy family and a ton of balance and bliss. And really what it is with that Knight of Swords is just that you're burned out. You're kind of, you're just not getting it. You're just not getting it. You don't know how to get it. And you're almost to the point of thinking like you're never going to get it. I'm going to pull another tarot to see if we can get some clarity on this. Okay, so we have the 2 of Pentacles reversed. That's about being to commitments, being disorganized, and having to reprioritize. So that's definitely advice from Spirit, is that you probably have too much on your plate right now, and maybe you need to do some reorganization of your priorities and see what is the most important, because there's a lot of stuff here. There's, family, wealth, there's that blissful life. Not that you can't have it all. That's not in any way what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is maybe it's one thing at a time instead of the whole package all at once. Maybe step by step, fixing and taking on one challenge in your life to correct instead of trying to take everything on all at once is a better way to start that climb to get everything. The next card is going to be just another clarifier on the situation that we have. Yeah. Okay. So the Ace of Cups, that's the culmination of all of that. It's, new relationships, compassion, love. So Spirit is telling you that if you are able to reprioritize, if you are able to start focusing, you will reach that pinnacle of what you desire, which is everything being within. I mean, obviously nobody has a perfect life. There's always going to be problems. There's always going to be things that we have to deal with, but there is that balance of, more good days than bad. And I think that's what we all strive for, is more good days than bad. I'm going to pull one more tarot for Capricorn, please. 1. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, 3 of Pentacles. So that's teamwork, collaborating, implementing plans, and learning. So yeah, that's exactly what it is. You know, you are going to have to team up, whether it's your partner, family, somehow you need to kind of, I don't want to say downsize, but that's kind of the word that's coming in my head. Like downsize everything that's going on right now and really just start implementing a more simpler plan to achieve that which you want. And then you will kind of probably get more knowledge about how to continue on by piecing together one issue and breaking it down and really getting to the nitty gritty. And then that opens up more space and it becomes like a cascade of healing and repair, which that sounds pretty good to me. So this next card is an emotion card, and this is either emotions that are still with us from last month, the new emotions coming in, something that will help us heal, or something, oh, they just fell all over the floor, but this one I'll get later. Yes, okay, fabulous. Phoenix Rising. So the Phoenix rising out of the ashes, that is a rebirth, that is a renewal. It is a rapid and successful climb back to the top from the ashes. So that is another sign from Spirit that things are moving up, things are going to start changing, but it needs to be, you know, you just don't go to the ground and go all the way up to the top. You know, you have to climb up. So step by step by step. Okay, that was quick. So the next card is the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle card, and that's the dragon. That is power and strength. So you're going to need that power and strength that you have to be the Phoenix Rising. And the Phoenix Rising also have wings, so does the dragon. Very synchronous. So you're going to need your inner power, your inner strength, and physical power and physical strength to make this climb, but it is within you. The next card is going to be an Angel Oracle card. All right, we have Retreat. So Retreat is simply Spirit reminding us that we have to take time for ourselves. We have to take self-care. Self-care is not selfish. Self-care is everything that's great about ourselves, taking that time, clearing our head, indulging in things that make us feel happy, separating ourselves from, you know, work matters, home matters, whatever, whether it's a walk, a craft, you know, a sport, whatever it is. You need to make sure that you put some time in your life, because that will also help you in your process. If you are stepping away from the problem, you will get space from the issue and you will see things from a new perspective and with more clarity. The next card is going to be an Ascended Masters Oracle card. For Capricorn, please. For Capricorn, please, Spirit. Okay. Right. Okay. So when the right card comes up, that is an indication that Spirit thinks that writing down your desires, writing down your plans, just writing down weird thoughts, anything, you know, journaling your dreams, journaling your daydreams, random weird stuff that pops in your head, it can all be valid. And if you write it down, it may not make sense to you at the time, but you can go back to it and refer. So writing really does have a good impact, especially if you don't know where to go and how to start. It's a good way to just start getting those things out. It also releases those things within us so that it can make room for more things, more wisdom, more ideas, things to come in because we already have expelled them out into the universe. And if we write it down, we can just access it later, which is a lovely thing. The last card I'm going to choose is our advice card, and this is our inspirational wisdom from Angels and Fairies. It's one of my favorite decks. Okay, and we have 2. Okay, we have a little rosebud. Do not allow other people's thinking to influence your own decisions. Realize that you have power to do things. And then we have summer dreams. Embrace the guiding light that you are and move forward in the knowledge of the powerful person within you. So this is all about you and your confidence within yourself to put the pieces back together and gain that, that picture that you have that you know you can achieve. Spirit is also reminding you to not let other people influence your decisions of what's best for you. When you're going through this process, people will have opinions, people will have suggestions. That's fine. But what ultimately matters is what's best for you, because you will be living the decisions that you make. They won't. And then embrace the guiding light that you are and move forward in the knowledge of the powerful person within you. That is your confidence within yourself. That is your confidence with the decisions that you make. That is confidence of, again, with the other people's thinking, thinking for yourself, having that self strength, that inner, you have the dragon, the power, the strength. This is all about you rising up and taking control of your life in a way that will benefit you the most. These are the messages that have been given by Spirit, and I truly hope it resonated with you. If not, remember to go check out Casey's reading for a different perspective. I hope that you'll like this video and you'll subscribe to our channel. Love and light and hopes for a fantastic rest of your day.